What's up, everybody? It's Dave Lush coming in. I'm just gonna do a quick video today on Canva. That's canva.com. It's a really good little site if you guys want to do maybe custom banners for your website or do maybe some just really simple artwork. If you're not good with Photoshop, this is something really simple that you guys can use to. I mainly used it just to make a new banner for my website, and I plan on doing it using Canva a lot more. So, um, just so you guys know, canva.com, if you guys go on there to sign up, I believe it's $12.95 a month. If you guys can push that just right now, I know it's tough with everything that's going on, but if you guys can push that just right now to create some cool new banners for your site, I would highly recommend you guys to download it. So, for those of you who are not really good with designing things and kind of coming up with stuff, Photoshop is extremely hard to use. And I'm not very good with Photoshop, so when I found Canva, I thought this was the next greatest thing for simple designing stuff. So, what's going to happen is once you sign up for Canva, is you're going to come onto your account and your dashboard. You won't see this because I made this, but what's going to happen is you're going to see a bar like this say add a new page. So you're going to click that. This is going to not be there, so it'll show up like a blank page just like this. And what you're going to do is the size is not going to be made immediately, but let's say you're doing a banner for your website. The sizes here, I usually do 500 by 2000 pixels. Make sure it's not inches. So you have inches, just millimeters and centimeters. So depending on what application you're trying to use it for, will depend on the size. But we do pixels. We do 500 by 2000. If you swap them, it just won't turn out. It'll be the other way around. So make sure you guys do 500 by 2000 there for your size. So once that is done, if you look here, you have all these different things to choose from. So you can upload your own photos. You can choose different background colors that they have for you, and all these are free. And then once you get down to the bottom on some things, like the backgrounds are all free, but once we start going along, I'll show you some of the things that they have thousands of things to use for free, and then there's a few things that are like $1 or something, like a dollar and stuff like that for you guys to add. So um, basically, so what we can start off doing is we're going to design something like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to add this again. Make sure you do just resize. You go 500 by 2000. That's the exact size to fit on a web page. So you get one that's like this right there. Boom. Okay, let's go back to Canva. So once we're gonna do that, let's find a background. We'll probably want to keep it kind of maybe depending on what color scheme you want to go with. Let's let's just do a light blue here. Once you click the light blue, this will pop up down here, and you're going to go to Elements. And with Elements, just like I said, so you see how this one they're gonna charge you for it. So like if you were to drag and drop this, if you want to remove, so you have it says like Canva like back there. You can't really tell what it is, so maybe you could just keep it there. But if you want to remove it, you just click that, and it'll charge you $1 to do that. So I'm not going to do that. But if you guys do want to do that, most of the little things that they have on here to add on, see like this one's free, this one costs $1. So there's tons of options for you guys to do. That's just for the search of line because I was doing lines for right here. So let's say we wanted to do exactly this, guys. So I'm just going to kind of go over how I made this. So you got to have some type of imagination to a point. So what do people book with? They usually book with their phone, an iPad, or a tablet, or their phone. So that's why I added all three of those things. So what you're going to do is go in here, type in computer, and boom, all these different types of computers just pop up. So I did this one last time, so let's change it up. Maybe we'll do this one looks cool. Let's do that. And you can just resize it, drop it down to like right here for now. And then other people, they use tablets. So if I find a tablet, drag and drop in, it's free. Boom. Drag and drop. And let's say you want to move the computer to the front of this, you just right click it and bring to front. And it'll cover that. So now this is covering the iPad. So I can right click it, send backwards. There you go. And then if you want this to go behind, let's say you had a background here like I do here that's not just a color, you could send this to the back, but it would be gone, so there's no point to do that. So now we have the computer, we have the tablet here, and we're going to add an iPhone. So again, you just go in here, type in phone. Oh, maybe if I can spell it right? Rob's going to love that. And then we can do, maybe we'll do a hand. We'll do this. We'll do wapow. Like that. Just up a little bit. So do you see what I mean? Where it's like you could kind of just easily just drag and drop things, and it's starting to come together. I know that we're far away from this, but I'm just showing you guys how easy and simple and fast this is to use Canva.com to do Photoshop stuff. And then if we're gonna do this, so we need a truck. So we'll do a truck. What truck do I want to choose today? Let's do this truck because it looks like they're going fast. It's a speedy truck. So we'll do a speedy truck right here. And then for credit cards for payments, do a credit card. Let's do this one. Again, really easy to resize it. You can turn it and toggle it however you want. So there we go. And then we'll do for bounce house. So what I did to get this image is I just went off to Google and I found an image that I liked with no background. So if there's a white background, you would have white here and that would just look bad. So find an image, hit file, just save as, and then when you guys got it, you can click to your folders or your folders, and then you can upload your photo here. So we'll paste it down here. We'll do that right there. Okay, so now we kind of got the basics of what we got going on here for our banner for the website. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get some lines, so the arrows. So we'll do arrow. Again, this is so simple and easy to use. And there's so many little things, like the little things that you want to customize, or you just think about it, you can. So we click this, change the color of it. Maybe we'll do orange. Okay, and then we can do Control C to copy, Control V to paste, right on over. There we go. It's not gonna be perfect, guys, but I'm just making this here real quick for you guys. So I know that arrows are not the same size, but if you guys copy and paste them, then they can be the same size. So now that we got the arrows in there, if you want this one to be a different color, you can make that one white. And then if you want this one to be a different color, you go right up here. And let's make this one red, because why not? There you go. So now that we have that, we want to do some wording. And then basically, again, all you got to do is go to text. You got all these really cool, fun little things to choose from if you want. These get kind of big, so maybe we should just keep it simple. And you guys can just add a heading here. It's going to drag it, and then you can just drag and drop. And type in whatever you want. Something like that. And then you can keep doing it, and it's going to create exactly this right here. So Canva is just a really cool, cheap software to use. Photoshop's for if you're trying to get crazy, but if you guys just need basic banners for your website, Canva is $12.95 a month, and it's fantastic. So this is what I personally use for some of the little things, like not just banners for my site. Even if you guys have images of your bounce houses with no background, if you want to add something cool, so like this. So maybe we'll do this. We'll do delete this background. We'll hit resize, and maybe we'll do 500 pixels by 500 pixels, just to do like an image here. Oh. And it's going to change all of these too, so make sure you guys like physically save this. So let's do that. So then you would click this, and then you could literally hit this button right here, and it's going to download it. and it'll pop up down to the bottom of your screen. So, all right, let's go back to this. So we're going to resize this. We're going to go 500 to 500 to do an image. So that might be kind of big. Let's do this. So if you want to do it for like your website, maybe you do like 250 by 350. Let's see how that looks. Oh, flip that around. Sorry guys, I'm still kind of new to this too, but it's so easy to use. So let's how about that? There we go. Okay. So then let's just say we want to do an image here. So what we can do is we'll find a background. Maybe we have like water slides and stuff like that. So maybe we want to do, let's see what they got for water background here. That's pretty cool. What if we did that for the background? So you just click it. This is going to pop up. And then what you can do, you go to your folder and then, or you go to your uploads and you can see all your different just types of uploads. So what I did was I saved my water slides that I had with no backgrounds. So literally all I got to do is take a water slide, drag it, drop it, maybe try and get a better file of like that picture so it doesn't look as blurry as what it is. But maybe you guys can do this. Again, it's not going to be perfect, guys. I'm just trying to give you little examples of how you can use this to, you know, make some cool things for your website. So book now button. So when you make your image, you can make it clickable. So, and then we'll do this one. So that might not be the best like background to choose from, but there you go. So you have that. And then we can go to text and let's try this one. It's obviously too big. Oh. Highlight. And let's make that something reasonable. Waterside rental. So I'm not really a big fan of the white, but we can just go with that for now. White on blue here. There you go. So, and then you can just literally save this button and then you can add it. So when you do your drag and drop feature for ERS, when you guys do that, you can, when you drop like an image, you guys can drop this image in if you want. I wouldn't make it this big. I'm just kind of doing it so it takes up the whole screen. I'll have to ask Rob what he recommends for the actual size of the images, but I'd probably say maybe 200 by 250 for the pixel size. I believe is 500. This one's 500 by 350 is currently what we're doing. So I'd make it about half the size. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully that helps you guys out. And again, this is canva.com. This is for anybody who doesn't know how to do Photoshop and they're just looking for a simple way to add some cool little designs and things to their website today. So thanks for joining us. This is Dave. Talk to you guys soon.